All right, welcome to the week 3 Pickems. I am here today with my friend Tyler, aka Recordman. If you want to say hi.
Hi there.
Real quick, I did this earlier for the stream, but I want to go over the standings real quickly. So we got Starry up in first, Tom in second, Wolf third. It's top 8 that make it to playoffs. So now everyone through Magnanime, said it right that time, holy shit, are in, but it's still so early that it's hard to tell. And even the people who are 0 and 2 still have a very good chance of coming back. With that though, we are going to get into the pick'ems. If you're watching this on YouTube, I do these live on my Twitch channel, linked in the description, so be sure to check that out. And yeah, I'm ready to hop into it if you are.
You know what I mean?
As if we haven't been in the call for 2 hours now.
I'm ready.
All right. So, our first matchup is Mono Water versus Mono Ice. And if Freeze Dry didn't exist, this would be an easy game for Water. An easy game. But
There is the size.
yes, but Freeze Dry is really good move. The one thing I will say though is like the special attackers on Ager's team aren't like the strongest for Freeze Dry. You know, like Alola, Ninetales, Articuno. Like I think Mega Glalie would probably be the strongest Freeze Dry user on the team, which isn't, the greatest.
I don't know what their special attack stats are.
I mean, I don't know
I
off the
thought
top of
Mega
my head.
Glalie was a physical attacker.
Mega Glalie has 120 in both offenses. Yeah.
Ninetales not have higher.
I think it's like 109, maybe. If you
Damn.
if you scroll right under the speed thing, I'm pretty sure it tells you.
Let's find out.
No, it only
I'm
has
saying it's special.
81.
What the fuck?
Yeah, so like Mega Glalie,
That is
Articuno.
trash.
Yeah, it gets nasty plot, but even then,
I didn't think its special attack was that.
yeah, I knew it wasn't the best.
That is crazy. Yeah, Glalie the best one.
Speaking of Alola Ninetales, it does get Aurora Veil, but a couple of Sans Pokemon like Floatzel and I'm pretty sure Urshifu and maybe even Swampert get Brick Break, which is a good move just generally against Ager. But that'll also break the Aurora Veil, so it's not the most like reliable thing for Ager.
Indeed. That is like a psychic thing from Dracovish, but I don't think that's coming.
Oh, that is another good option. But yeah, with the 2 dark types, I mean, it's not, it's an option if Sand's really worried about Veil. Cloyster is a defensive demon though on Ager's side. Even with like Urshifu, it's gonna be decently hard for the water types like Araquanid and Swampert to break through.
Yes.
Wow, you're doing great here.
Thank you very much. Look at my guys, Curtis in the power of Arctozolt, okay? You don't need to worry. He's got Freeze Dry, he's got the water moves. He'll handle it, okay?
Yeah, but it will be the weather war. I think whoever wins the weather war probably wins this game, because with the ice defense boost, it shuts down the physical water types decently well. But if the rain's up, those boosted water attacks are going to be doing a lot. So it's going to be really about preserving the weather setters on each side.
They gotta preserve it all the way. Who's got like the regular speed advantage here though? That weather.
Ager. Chien-Pao and Weavile are both faster than the entire team.
So like once the rain is gone, Aga can just outspeed.
Yeah, still gotta watch out for like Aqua Jets though, and Jet Punch from Palafin will do a ton of damage to both Chien-Pao and Weavile. So
I don't. Will they have enough move slots for the Brick Break on this one, bro? I feel
Well-
like they're on Power Punch.
I was gonna say maybe they probably want to run Superpower, but
That's some big damage.
the problem
does
with Power Up
attack.
Punch is it, like, you got to build it up. You know, it's not just instantly, you know. And with only 5 turns of rain, getting that built up, it kind of takes too long almost, you know.
Yeah. That's something we talked about was the Suicune.
Oh, yes. Yeah, that thing is super bulky. All right, so
I just want some water.
we have Mono Grass versus Mono Electric. This is not the best matchup for Rampardos this week.
It's terrible.
Yeah, so Shell Smash on Torterra is very scary. There's no good way to stop that. Like, it can still get
There's
out.
nothing.
The
Earthquake, Bullet Seed, Rock Blast.
Well, the only thing is, like, I'm pretty sure Alolan Raichu under terrain can outspeed it, but if it gets up like 2 Shell Smashes or whatever, like, it's over.
Yeah, like it needs to 2-hit KO, right?
A good way, an interesting way to counter it would be Mirror Herb on something on Rampardos' side. I would like to see that. That'd be pretty cool.
Mirror Herb, Zapdos.
I don't know about that one. I don't know if I'd see
come with
Zapdos.
my guy.
Yeah, you miss a Hurricane or an Air Slash and it's over. I'd be so mad.
The only way to shut down is like to try to Iron Thorn's Dragon Dance before it sets up. I guess. The Ice Punch.
Yeah, but even then, Rillaboom has Grassy Glide.
Yeah.
Yeah. There is going to be a terrain war though throughout this battle, and the one thing that sucks for Rampardos is his electric terrain boosts the Iron Leaves, so he's got to be cautious of that if that comes.
Yep, that is very sad.
And then Zapdos, I think, is going to be really important just since it's a flying type. It does very well against most of Wolf's team.
Yeah.
So it's just gotta stay alive. You didn't know I was streaming? Yeah, I streamed the whole battle. That was like the whole point. If you guys did it live on my stream, I would allow it. So, GG's, by the way. I'm glad we got it done.
Destroyed his ass.
It was a 3-0 or 4-0 maybe. 4-0, yeah.
I think it's 4.
Yeah, I gotta put the stats in after this.
Wow. You know Kartana wins this?
I mean, yeah, Choice Scarf Kartana is also pretty scary. But Alolan Raichu,
I don't worry, I'm not
goes in.
that boy.
I think you could have 6-0'd with Aegislash if you didn't Toxic the Enamorus. Since you were behind a sub, Flash Cannon just killed. And I think from there, like, Aegislash just shit on that team. Not to be mean about it, like, it was really good. Goldango would have been just as good as well.
I said he was scared of Calm Mind.
Yeah, but behind a sub, like, 2 Flash Cannons would have killed if he Calm Mind. So, I get you, though. I understand it.
Don't worry.
But yeah, I think that Rampardos is going to struggle a lot with this, especially if something happens to Zapdos. So I'm going to give this game to Wolf.
Me too. And to be exact, it's going to be a 3-0.
Okay, you heard it here first, folks. All right, moving on. Ha! My favorite matchup of the week. I cannot wait to see this battle. I am so excited. We have Chocolate Lab versus Derpster. And this is going to be the...
Wait, why are you excited?
Excadrill. What stops it? I need an explanation on how Derpster gets past Sandrush Excadrill.
I need a full detailed script of
Because
how Dope still wins.
there's not.
I need an essay.
There's not. Um,
Sir, please tell us. How?
the two other notes I have written here is Amoongus is gonna be holding this team together, like how Spider-Man holds the fairy together in Spider-Man: Homecoming, because it is the only thing that can take a hit from Excadrill, and if the Excadrill gets a Swords Dance off, even then it's not doing anything. Nidoking is not stopping a Sandrush Excadrill.
It really ain't. It really ain't.
And then
It
Clodsire.
doesn't even outspeed.
Clodsire is
Like,
also
regular-
right there. So, yeah, I don't.
No T-spikes.
No T spikes, and just generally it walls a lot of the team. Air Balloon.
Yeah. Like, what even stops like a Mega Steelix?
I mean, Mega Steelix can get bopped by Iron Moth, but
I guess.
Excadrill is just too good. And if you like actually try to preserve an Air Balloon, I can see it happening, but that is like, it's gonna be so hard. This is.
Balloon Iron Moth.
I have to give this one to Chocolate Lab. I mean, it's so one-sided here. I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's rough to say it, but it's true. Ground is just so much better than the poison matchup, especially just because like you have the flying types, like you have Crobat and then you have Weezing, but Excadrill can Iron Head Weezing and it can Rock Slide or even Iron Head the Crobat, so it's just like.
And Haunter will levitate.
Yeah, it's the Haunter won't take it though either.
Shit.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just a rough.
Yeah,
it's just a rough matchup. That's all it is.
Sugarberry talks back with Skull as your only hope.
And the problem with that, like, because Sugarberry is good, don't get me wrong, but everything can proc the Sugarberry. So it's hard, you know.
Everything has a ground move.
Exactly. All right, moving on to matchup number 4. We have that one guy versus Starry. And this is another one that just looks so unfortunate for the fire type team here, that one guy's team. Because like his whole team stab is resisted by Dragon. And he does not have, well, because it doesn't exist, that one guy does not have a fire fairy type. Which is no fault. Again, no fault of his own because neither of those were options. Couldn't get an ice fire type and couldn't get a fire fairy type. So like Outrages and Dracos are just so free, especially not even a steel type. I'm trying to think of a fire steel type. Heatran is the only one. Yeah, wow, that's so rough. Oh my.
Yeah. Like if they had Heatran and Mega Charizard X, it would be better. Wouldn't be great.
Yeah, even then, like Mega Charizard X is so niche because Dragapult and Noivern and Latias and Garchomp.
Yeah, you need Drag Dance up. You need it.
Garchomp go burr.
Exactly. Brr.
Something we didn't write down is Unaware Skeleturge actually allows like something like Dragapult to spam or Noivern to spam Dracos.
And Dracos.
Since like it's unaware. So it doesn't take the special attack drop into consideration. Tatsugiri quad resist.
This is having a tantrum.
Oh, okay.
Carry on.
And then a little like joke answer to this could be Shell Smash Turtonator. If it gets to +4, it can outspeed Dragapult. So you know, there's that. I don't know how it's gonna.
How is it gonna get to that?
I don't know how it's gonna get there. But if you figure that out, hell yeah.
That's all you need to do. Okay, just figure out how you can shell smash up so many times. Bring a weakness policy Tornado.
And it also doesn't help that Dragapult is so much faster. It can probably get away with running Modest Nature, or Adamant, depending on the set, which is going to make it even just that much stronger to have to take those hits. It will be harder.
A way that the fire type man could win was Torkoal of the Sun with Mega Houndoom with Flame Charge.
Yeah, the only problem with that is the limited Sun turns and Mega Houndoom just getting
come on.
worn down.
But like, come on, that's not the chance I got.
Oh yeah, yeah. Because even like the special attack, like you can't even
like even doing that, like an Assault with Dragali just takes it.
Oh, I was about to say Gudra.
That too.
Tatsugiri.
Takes the hits.
Yeah,
they need to wear the team down before they get to there.
Which is just impossible. It's so hard. It's so unfortunate. Giving it to Starry this week. Starry's going to be 3-0, probably.
Damn.
All right. Moving on to matchup 5. We have Tom versus Urzel. Fighting versus Steel.
Wow. What did we say last time?
Iron Hands.
Iron Hands claps them cheeks. Calbio spam Sacred Sword.
Yeah, Belly Drum Iron Hands is semi-threatening. Just, I mean, it doesn't even have to be Belly Drum. It could be any, like, Bulk Up. It could be Sword Dance. It could be Choice Band, whatever. It's just really good because it can hit Corviknight, which is one of the only fighting answers. It does struggle a tad with Bronzong just because it doesn't get knockoff, but yeah, Iron Hands is pretty scary here. Same thing with Annihilate if it's like a rest bulk up set, which I mean is always scary for anyone to deal with, but it's even harder for Steel because Drain Punch is just super effective. On the flip side, though, Mega Mawile under Trick Room looks pretty scary. Do got to be cautious because it speed ties with Iron Hands. So if Tom tries to, like, you know, prevent Trick Room with Iron Hands, it's just something to be cautious of.
The Iron Hands got room service.
Dude, I forgot that was a thing.
Oh.
Dang, you just planted an idea, maybe.
Ooh.
We might see Pignite get off the bench here because Pignite looks decent. It looks decent.
Oh, was he got Avialite?
Yeah.
Got mini wreck ship.
Bulk up, Drain Punch.
Yeah. Yeah, Pignite.
Pignite is coming. Hell yeah.
And the actually coming there.
I hope. And then the only other thing that we really had was on Urzel's side, Heatran and Fairthorn do a really good job of punishing Tom's team since it's mainly physical attackers with Flame Body and Iron Barbs, respectively. And I can imagine things like Corviknight we might see running Rocky Helmet. Togedemaru gets Iron Barbs as well with Spiky Shield. So, yeah, it's interesting. But I think it's going to be sort of, kind of, maybe close. But I think Tom has this one.
I wouldn't say the same thing, yeah. I think it's going to be a close battle, though.
Oh, yeah.
Ursel, it's got that prep on.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. All right, matchup 6. We have Toad versus Regwin.
We got this one mixed up, I remember.
I mean, it's out of order from just like the schedule on the doc, but that doesn't matter. I don't really care. Psychic is very scary for Regwin to deal with because doesn't have Misty Terrain to override it, which isn't like a huge deal because it doesn't really benefit him anyway. But the only Psychic resist is Klefki, which is not the best. No, Toad dropped Mega Glade for Mega Alakazam. Again, he only picked it up for week 2 against me.
Damn. I traded for you.
Which makes total sense. It was the best way to beat Mono Dark. And I'd said to Tom, because Tom asked me, Tom was like, "Can he do that?" And I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "That's totally fine." And I was like, honestly, I was like, I think it's smart. Most seasons people don't use all 5, let alone any of them, so might as well use them to get a better matchup in an unfavorable matchup. So
yeah.
But speaking of Mega Alakazam, expanding Force Mega Alakazam goes wild.
Yep. Especially if they got Psyshock on there as well for Sylveon.
Yeah, even then though, I think expanding Force probably does quite a lot. I mean, I didn't run any calcs or anything on it, but Psyshock will also do a ton in terrain.
Iron Valiant's not a good thing to bring here.
I think Iron Valiant will be good late game. Since it has booster energy, it can be faster than the entire team since it'll outspeed Alakazam and Choice Scarf Latios won't be able to outspeed it.
I want to see Jirachi versus Klefki.
So I mentioned this, I think last week when I played Toad. I haven't posted that video yet, but during that battle, I was nervous of Reflect type Latios copying my I think King Gambit. I could see Latios Reflect typing that Klefki possibly. I think that would be really interesting. Because Latios naturally does not have a good type matchup here. It doesn't get it. It's only Latios that gets it. Bogus.
That is correct. That is correct.
Bogus. I knew Latios got it, so I just assumed. That's so sad. Toad's first time chatting was just to say that. Hell yeah.
Damn.
Both sides have decent screen setters, and neither have the best ways to like remove screens either. Like Regwin gets defog on Florges, but that's very niche, I feel.
Yeah, that's not the best.
Natu's coming. What, for the Klefki?
Natu, how do you do? You know what? He's gonna magic rounds.
But yeah, I mean, I this one goes to Toad just because once Klefki's gone, just swap between Alakazam and Lele every time the terrain goes away, and that's just GG's.
I totally agree.
And then just be cautious of
better.
booster energy Valiant. It's the only other thing.
Yeah, you just gotta be cautious and be able to wear down that Klefki good.
But even like Iron Valiant can't really even do a lot to Lele. Like it can either knock off or Moonblast, but that's probably a 2-3
Isn't
KO.
like Iron Head or Poison Jab?
Nope. That's why I had to run Terra Steel when I drafted it, just to have Terra Blast.
Damn. Don't worry, he's got Shadow Ball, right?
Oh, it does get Shadow Ball. Yeah, it does. Forgot about that one. Still though. Yeah, I was thinking knockoff, just because Zam has. I'm pretty sure Zam has like decent Spit F, like over 100. Yeah, it's got 105 Spit F.
Natu was indeed scary.
So, all right, moving on. We have a gamer person versus Magnanime. Getting it.
Magnanime. It's like saying Magnanime.
Sure.
Magnanimous.
Sure.
It's a weird ass matchup.
Z conversion Porygon is scary because it can become an electric type, so it resists all of the flying moves. And with Thunderbolt plus Ice Beam, there's no switch-ins. Especially
Right, there is nothing.
with an Omni Boost.
Indeed, there is nothing. Especially with Reflect type.
What?
Don't worry, he's got the Reflect type strats, okay?
Okay.
You don't need to worry about that.
And then the only Stealth Rock setter on the normal side is Chansey, so Gamer Person doesn't have to run a whole team of heavy duty boot users.
That is correct information. So like mind games then?
What's it gonna mind game? Like it doesn't really have anything to
I have no idea, but it's gonna be
to
funny.
play mind games with.
I have no idea, but it's gonna be funny.
So you're saying if the Celesteal is in on the Porygon when it like Z conversions, it can beat it? Is that what you're saying? Because I don't know. Gamer Person's gonna have to position really well around that Porygon. Is just the only thing, because if it isn't in on it when it Z conversions, it's a problem.
Don't worry, they're gonna bring their.
Yeah, Subseed. No, I get that, but if the Z Porygon can get that conversion off beforehand, it's over. But I think if Gamer Person probably leads Celesteal, that's probably the best option. I guess is probably where you're seeing this. Grafai does get Encore though, Prankster Encore, which could stop Subseed Celesteal in its tracks because Encore goes through Sub. So that is something that can stop that.
Ursalina goes burr.
I did not write that down.
I know, but I wanted to say it.
Ursaluna does not beat Celesteela.
Don't you worry. He's
Dude,
got something in the
I
bag.
said this earlier on. Blood Moon Ursaluna loses to Skarmory, Corviknight, and Celesteela, and I'm pretty sure this is 2 weeks in a row that those have. I'm pretty sure last week Corviknight was against. It was Steel against normal, and Corviknight walled it.
That's a lie.
Don't think that is.
Because we just watched the last week battle. I'm pretty sure we saw Iron Treads versus Covenant. We saw Celestial.
Okay,
versus
maybe it was.
Covenant.
I swear.
Boy.
Now you're making me pull it up.
And what's this?
That's the wrong sheet.
What you looking at?
When normal played Steel. Oh, it was week 1. It was week 1.
Exactly.
My bad. I was a week off.
So Archeops is gonna win this battle, actually. If you didn't know already.
I want to see something run Mirror Herb and reverse sweep the Z conversion Porygon. Because there are a lot of things that outspeed it, so it's very much possible.
I think a Dragon Dance Moxie Gyarados could win this.
Maybe, but that's where I think Fake Out Lopunny can be annoying.
What, coming in on the D-Dance?
Like, it comes in, Fake Out, you go sack some. Like, it wouldn't be a foolproof strategy or anything, but it's annoying. I don't know. Well, that and Grafai does get Encore, so it can't really freely Dragon Dance either.
Don't worry, he's safe. Don't worry about that. He's got that item that stops Prankster.
I don't think.
What's up, Prankster? There's an item that stops like Tadus moves, right? Stuff like Oncoring and
mental herb maybe.
yeah. Mental herb. Don't worry, Gyarados got mental herb.
That's, I mean, work one time. Yeah.
Let's go.
I don't want to like. I don't think there is like a clear winner for this. I think if the Porygon gets its chance to set up, it wins. But Celesteela can also be a threat if Grafaiai doesn't come. So
yeah, this is like pretty like 40-60.
I can agree with that. I think that the normal team, just because of the Porygon, is a little bit more threatening, but Gamer Person can definitely outmaneuver it.
Yeah.
All right, on to our final matchup.
Oh, was this you?
Yes, it is me versus Memimem.
69.
Yeah. Yep.
Vortex versus Memimem. Dark V Ghost.
Incineroar,
Incineroar
Incineroar goes crazy against this team.
So like you 6-0, right?
Mega Sableye would have been useful here. It would have helped a bit, but I don't know if it would have been. I don't know if it would have been the great. Well, no, it can't. It can't use Prankster against Dark types. It wouldn't have been able to hit any of my Pokemon.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's why I'm saying I don't like defense. Like to hit for attacks, it would have been all right, but it couldn't use any status moves against me. Yo, this is definitely a hard matchup for you. I'm not gonna like lie to you.
I will lie to you. You're absolutely gonna win this. You don't need to prep at all. You just need to do a little 10-minute prep, okay? Like,
I don't think we're gonna see a Mimikyu sweep, but yeah. So Incineroar goes kind of crazy. Mega Banette can, because it does get Prankster, which like I've said isn't the best ability, but with Destiny Bond it can remove a threat from my side. Bramblegast being your only hazard removal looks a little rough for you, but on the flip side of that, I can't remove hazards at all, so we'll see how that goes.
this is facts.
And then just generally, no matter what, Gambit late game is absolutely terrifying for you, and quite frankly, I don't know how you stop that. Like, you can save Mimikyu late game, but it's going to be, like, I think Mimikyu needs to come out early game, but it needs to be saved late game for King Gambit, so it's weird.
Needs to come in, and then someone needs to healing wish of her again.
Yeah, but it wouldn't have its disguise.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's some sad stuff.
It's an unfortunate matchup, but I'm not going to underestimate you either.
I think the Horsey thing can do something to you.
It's faster than my entire team. It gets Draining Kiss.
Yeah.
But Quillfish is also right there, so.
Don't you worry, he will defeat that.
I am shocked how good Quillfish has been for me so far.
Like, it's a go-to Pokemon.
It is.
Like, to intimidate.
Yeah, with Eviolite, it's so bulky too.
Yeah.
But I think that's about it.
Alright, prediction, you 6-0.
I don't think I 6-0, but I don't. I'm
Trust
just
in the power. I actually you 5-0 because someone's getting Disney Bond.
that. Good point. Yep. All right.
Someone's going down.
That's it for week 3 pick'ems. Yeah, I mean that's about all I got to say. Hopefully everyone gets their matches in this week. And good luck to everyone. You got anything? Any final words for the coaches?
Good luck.
Yeah.
Please schedule. And if you don't, you're gonna get 4-foot loss, boy.
Hell yeah.
You're gonna get kicked.
Yes, we battled this week. Just let me know when you're free. I'm free all week besides Saturday. I have a wedding out of state. So, for everyone watching this, yeah, make sure to subscribe to YouTube if you're watching this. You're down for Sunday afternoon.
On Twitch.
I'll get back to you because I'm probably gonna be extremely hungover. Not gonna lie to you, it's
Or he's gonna be drunk.
it's like my childhood best friend's like sister's wedding. So,
Childhood best friend's sister's wedding.
well, like, yeah, my childhood best friend's older sister, who is like 3 or 4 years older than us. So like, I still knew her very well.
Damn, that's a lot of words. So. Different connections.
I mean, it's not really that crazy. Anyways, for those who are here in stream, I'm going to just take a short intermission to go grab some water and use the restroom, and then I'm going to get into some shiny hunting. But thank you, Tyler, for coming, hanging out for the last like couple of hours and doing this with me. Appreciate it.
Okay. Bye.
Peace.